Hello and welcome to this month's Maggie Moment. We're going to have a little chat about kids being silly. Probably, we could use the word disobedient, but you know what they do when they go absolutely crazy. We can't get things done, we can't get out the door, and we can't get them to school. And really it's the thing that drives many mothers into their bedroom to eat what I call really good quality fruit and nut chocolate, because you need some help to get the serotonin going. I am going to say, firstly, let's reframe that, because I would like you all to think that with your children being silly compared to your children stealing, hurting each other viciously, not just silliness, crying, depressed, even suicidal, I'm thinking I'd choose silliness. So let us know that sometimes these are sorts of things that children do because they don't have a prefrontal lobe. They struggle with being able to manage their behaviour. They do have poor self-regulation because they're children. So much of the behaviour is developmentally appropriate. However, when we really need to get some stuff done, how do I get them to be able to come online with me? And what things can I do to prevent them being so disinterested in participating and cooperating? The first thing is the old saying, it's a golden oldie, don't sweat the small stuff. Stop micromanaging some of those things that your children do, because if you keep on doing that all the time, when you want them to do something, they're just basically zoning out because there's too many requests and too many commands. So I'm just not going to listen to any of them. I'd also create, and quite often silly behaviours just become a habit, like it's become a silliness that's kind of built and built and built, and they're doing it at the same sort of time, might be before school, might be, wherever. My number one tip is always ask them to go outside with a great, calm, loving voice. I need you to just go outside for a time. I need you to settle, but just outside, everyone outside for a while. Leave mummy just for a few moments. I need you to go outside. It's only 5 minutes. If you need an alarm, I will, but I'll tell you when to come back in. What we do when we change the environment, we move their emotional energy and their physical energy around. We distract something that's building with a crescendo, and we actually kind of diffuse it a bit. So then we go out at 5 minutes and say, okay, now it's time to comment. I need you to do these 3 things. And make sure the boy is listening. Yep, 3 things. What are the 3 things? So make it doable. I think sometimes we have far too high an expectation of our children before they're able to. So if they can't think they can succeed, they just stop trying. Another one I would suggest is if the hand up says, I need you all to stop right now. The silent sound signal means I'm doing this so I don't shout at you. Because children don't like being shouted at. And it often really just makes them accelerate their motions and makes everything get even worse. So once again, treat this with great respect. And you'll notice at times your children will do that to you, and that's okay too. This is, I need you just for a moment to pause and stop. One of the main reasons that children's behaviour escalates into ridiculous silliness that can actually hurt each other and break really important things in your home is simply because they are living in a much more stressful, overstimulated world, and what that does, it makes it harder for them to come down. So once again, go and check my common concerns page around calmness for children, how you can quieten down your home. All of those things make a difference on being able to keep a bit of a lid on your children being really silly. And sometimes think of those people whose children are no longer on our earth, who they'd love to be silly with. It's okay, they do grow out of it. I can tell you now, my 4 men aren't very silly now, and I kind of miss it because, well, mum still is. If that's been helpful for you, share it with your friends. Be free to comment on the comment section, and I look forward to you at my next Maggie Moment.